Do this to travel like a Chattanooga local. Hello, my name is Adrienne Green, and in today's Moving Monday series, where we present information to help those who are thinking of relocating to the Chattanooga area, we are going to talk about travel trends in Chattanooga versus other parts of the country, and how can you travel like a Chattanooga local. So hello, thank you for joining us. Adrienne Green here, real estate agent, lover of all things real estate investor, and I moved to Chattanooga myself in 2020 and enjoy as part of my channel here to share those information with others looking to move to Chattanooga. So I'm originally from Southern California. I've lived in Washington State, I've lived in the Atlanta area, I have lived in the DC area, and I moved to Chattanooga in 2020. And what was unusual to me when I moved here was the number of adults who have never flown in an airplane. That was very different here versus the other areas I have lived in. And a study that's linked in the description below found that 13% of Americans have never flown in a plane. When I lived in other parts of the country, it seemed every adult had flown. Typically, people would fly pretty frequently. I remember in Northern Virginia, a neighbor shared that they hadn't flown in a decade, and in that area, in that culture, that was very atypical. She shared it at a party, and everybody was like, "What? You haven't flown on a plane in a decade?" Versus here in Chattanooga, I relatively frequently run into adults who have never been on a plane, or it is not a regular part of what they do. So I wondered why, and I asked some locals about it, and we came up with two primary reasons that the number of adults who have never flown is higher here in Chattanooga than in some other areas. One is there are a lot of great places to visit within driving distance of Chattanooga, and two, culturally people are comfortable with their position in life and what that affords them. So this applies if you are moving to Chattanooga and you want to travel like a Chattanooga local. This is what you're going to do that. So first, you're going to enjoy all the amazing places that are within driving distance. You can get to both the beaches and the mountains within a relatively easy drive. The Florida Panhandle area is very popular for people who live here. The 30A area, Panama City Beach, Destin, Miramar Beach, Rosemary Beach, Alice Beach. All of those areas are very popular, even over to Gulf Shores in Alabama. I regularly run into people who have their week-long beach week where they drive down there for the beach. Savannah, Tybee Island, areas by Charleston are also, I would say, number 2 in position in terms of the popularity for going to the beach. And then also you can drive to the mountains. So that's another thing people regularly do here, go to the Blue Ridge Mountains, whether that's going a little southeast to Blue Ridge, Georgia, whether that's going up to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, areas like that. Those are popular destinations for people throughout the year. People go there anytime. They go there in winter and go skiing, up in maybe Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, or over in Banner Elk with Sugar Mountain, Beach Mountain. But people often are going to the mountains within a driving distance of this location as well. So if you move here and want to travel like a local, you will do these driving trips as well. Now, to get into that second dynamic of the culture aspect and people being less likely to fly, and again, this is what, asking some locals about it, where they would kind of attribute it to, is that people in Chattanooga are very comfortable with their lot in life. The culture here may be less aspirational than it would be in other areas I've lived, like Los Angeles, for example, when everybody wants, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, where a lot of people are very aspirational. They want to make more money, they want to improve their situation in life, they want a nicer house, nicer car, etc. In Chattanooga, it's a different culture where people are very happy with what they've been given and where they are. So that is something else. The other thing is with the culture, people are often going to the same vacation spot that the family has gone to for generations. Doing this family trip that is something that, grandma and parents and grandkids are all going on together holds more value to them than maybe going to Europe for a sightseeing trip might be, something like that. That importance of those family ties and those traditions and passing down something through the generations is something that's important here, and something that's an aspect of the travel culture that they have. Now, personally, I have really enjoyed all of the areas that are great places to visit here within driving distance. To give you an example, I've been here less than 2 years. I've gone to Panama City Beach in that 38 area, gone to Atlanta, gone to Blue Ridge, Georgia, Asheville, North Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Nashville right here in Tennessee. And so in less than 2 years, that's several driving trips that I've done that I've enjoyed as well. So there's a lot to do here within driving distance. So I would share that personal experience as well. So as someone who loves to travel, I have also flown since I've moved to Chattanooga. And personally, while I do enjoy the destinations that are available within driving distance, I'm sure I will continue to fly to further destinations. And as someone who loves to travel, I also have flown since moving to Chattanooga. Personally, I do enjoy the destinations that are within driving distance, and I will continue to enjoy those living here. I will also still fly other places as well, knowing me. So if you want to move here and travel like a Chattanooga local, what you're going to do is enjoy all these driving distance places and maybe start a family tradition where you guys go to the same place year after year and pass that on through generations. That would be the key to traveling like a Chattanooga local. Now, if you're looking to move to the Chattanooga area, I would love to help you. Working with relocations is one of my team, the Auburndale Group's specialties. Please reach out. Our contact information is below. And if this video was helpful, please thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you find out when we post more videos. Thank you so much and have a great day.